Doing today? How are you feeling today? And we're starting right up with a little bit of yoga. So I think about an hour of yoga. If you like to join in, feel free to. We're also doing some pranayama and the some breathing technique. So it's going to be very much energizing. If you like to join in today, come into a wonderful sit. Up on some books or up on a sitting pillow, as you like. Whatever you have, right? So try to get some big books. If you're having some big books, sit up on the big books and get long from your hips to your head. Feel the length. Feel the length from your hips to your head. From there, breathe in deep. It's a very windy day today, and I welcome you to Yoga with Marcel and Sean. My name is Marcel. This is Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, and the support. Sit up tall, tall, tall. Breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. And breathing out. Breathing in deep. Your belly. Expand your chest to the front, to the right, to the left, and to your back. To all the different sides. And from there, we're leaning to your right side. Bring your right hand to the right, and we're leaning to the right. Reach with your left hand next to your ear and reach, and then breathing out, change the side. Bring your left hand down to the floor and reach to your left side. Engage your belly a little. And breathing out. We're changing the side as we are breathing out. Go with your breath. Every time we're breathing in, we're reaching with our arm. As we're breathing out, we're changing the side. Great job. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. How does your body feel today? Listening in to your body as you're doing that. And then come up, and now bring your left fingertips onto the floor, and we reach up from your right sitting bone up to the top of your fingers. We keep the sitting bone, the right sitting bone, rooted with the floor as we're doing that. So we keep both sides long, the left side body and the right side body. Try to keep both sides long as good as you can. And this has a lot to do with awareness here. Then change around the other side. Bring your right fingertips down to the floor and reach up. From your left sitting bone to the top of your fingers. Great job, everybody. Bring your shoulder blades a little bit back on your back together, reaching up. How does that feel? Good job. And change around. By the way, let's put up the timer here. Change around. Fingertips. Come to the floor, one more time each side. Chain around. Keep both sides long, the right side body and the left side body. Bring your shoulder blades a little bit onto the back together. Great job. Tuck your chin in and release. Bring your hands to your thighs and start to move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. How do your hands feel as you're doing that? Feel how the palms are connecting to your thighs, and feel how are the thighs feeling? Not just feeling with your palms, as we're used to, as we're kind of grabbing a lot of things with our palms, right, with our hands. Try to feel with your thighs what's going on. Move your shoulders forward and backward as you're doing that, and then bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. And again, forward, upward, backward, and down. How does that feel? Great job. How do your shoulders feel today? Bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. And then bring your hands forward. Fingers are vertical. Bring your thumb up and then the thumb in. Thumb up and in. How does your thumb feel as you're doing that? How do your fingers feel? How do your fingers move as you're just moving your thumb? How do your arms move as you're just moving your thumb? Great job, everybody. Feeling and checking in with your left arm to your right arm and comparing them. And with your right arm to your left arm. How do they compare? Then circling your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you, circling your thumb forward. Great job, everybody. And circling to the other direction. How do your hands feel today? How do your palms feel? How does your thumb feel? And shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Now interlace the fingers, interlacing the fingers and circling your wrist here. Circling your wrist. And you can interlace very, very softly. You don't need to grab on with all your force, but just interlace very, very softly. And circle your wrist. Feel how your elbows are feeling, your shoulders. And shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, and bring your other thumb in front and interlace the fingers again. And maybe even circling into the other direction. Being playful here. You're doing great. Keep it up. Awesome. From here. Release. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. And we're bringing the hands together here. We bring the mounts of the fingers together. So bring them in front of the heart together. Feel how the mounts of the fingers are connecting to each other. The mounts of the fingers are where the fingers are connected. These are the mounts of the fingers, right? Connect them to each other if that's possible for you. Release the fingers down and then push in through the wrists. If it's not possible for you, try to move there. As we're putting the hands together, try to feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected to each other. And push in through the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit. Good, and release again, and push in again. How does that feel? Release, push in again. Claw your fingers a little, release, push in again. Feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected with each other. Great job. Push in. And release. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Good job. Now from here, bring your right thumb up. Turn it to the outside. Fingers are pointing down. And with your other hand, grab on from below to your thumb and push out from your shoulders. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing today? Your fingers are pointing down. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. It's very windy today. I have my window open right now. As soon as it starts raining outside, I need to close my window. Otherwise, everything will be wet in here because it would be raining inside. It's so windy, right? And release. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. And bring your other thumb up. Turn the thumb to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below to your other thumb and push out of your shoulder. Now feel a stretch in the thumb mount here. That's possible for you. Good. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. And breathing out, releasing. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Good job. And one more time, move your shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. Reach your hands up into the sky, get long from your hips to the fingers. Long, 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 long. Feel the length here. Long, long, long. And then release. Good. From here, we're coming slowly to a stand. Coming slowly to a stand. So no hurries here, but moving in a way that feels good to you. Listening into your body as you're moving. Slowly standing up. Observing every little step that we take. Good. Observing every little step that we take. Up. Ooh. How does your body feel as you're standing up? Good. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out, shake your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. And from there, we're going to jump. First of all, very much an underrated exercise here. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart and we jump out of the knees. Jump out of the knees and release your shoulders and your neck a lot. Just jumping out of the knees. Can you do that? Awesome. Release your shoulders, your neck. How does that feel to you? And from there, start to jump out of the heels and reconnect with the heels to the floor and again absorb the jump with your knees. Also release your shoulders and your neck a lot. So you're jumping out of the heels. If there's any kind of pain within you, feel free to come out and try it out another time again. Another day maybe. Good job. Listening to pain is very, very much necessary. And from there, jump out of your toes. So of course, listening to the pain if it's there, you know, and honoring it. Jump out of the toes and reconnect with the toes and the heels to the floor. So really stomping the ground, we're connecting the whole foot again to the ground. And absorbing the hit with your knees. Release your shoulders and release your neck a lot. And then release completely. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. How does your body feel as you're doing that? And again, come into a great stance, hip-width distance apart. And right now we engage the knees and the thighs. And we just release our arms by our sides. No muscles are activated in the arms. And we turn from the belly button to the left and the right, keeping the knees and the thighs engaged. So like this. The belly button, to the left and to the right. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. Smashing your wrists into your waist, to your lower back, giving your wrists a massage here as you're smashing them to your lower back, waist, onto your hips. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged a lot. We don't want to move The knees are the thighs, but you want to move at the belly button. Feel how your belly button is turning to the left and the right. Your head looks right and left, or looks straight forward, as you like to do it. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged, so you don't want to do that. Not doing that, keeping them engaged. So they're not moving. And then release. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Whew. Good job, everybody. So normally we're coming out in a different way. Today we're coming out directly. How does your body feel right now? So coming again to a stance, a hip width distance stance, and we're just shifting the weight forward to your toes. Turn to the right, to the back, to the left, front, and change around other side, left, back, right, front, change around, one more time each side, in your time. Good. And from there, shake your legs out a little. And we attach our right hand to our right hip bone. Feel your hip bone here, if that's possible for you. Otherwise, just have your hand at the right side of your body here, to your hips. And from there, we're starting to really connect to our hips more and more. And you will feel that when you're going for a walk, maybe, that you will be aware of like, hey, my hips are more open, and let's work a little bit on our hips today. So let's see how that works out for you. So move your right hip to your right, then down, then left, then up. And again, creating little circles here. Right, down, left, up. Right, down, left, up. Right, down, left, up, and circling to the other direction as well. So left, down, right, up. Just with your right hip. And it might look a little bit funny, and that's all right. How does that feel? Good. And from there we have two more movements coming up in this position. We're going to move forward, down, backward, up. Forward, down, backward, up. Forward, down, backward, up. How does that feel? And also the other side. To the other side here. Good. And we have one more movement coming up. Do you know which one? So we need to clean the dishes. We need to go into the kitchen, clean the dishes. So we move forward, right, backward, down, left. Forward, right, backward, left. And really connect to how your hip is moving. Your yoga has a lot to do with awareness, but there are also different yoga lessons. So in here we're doing a lot of awareness exercises and also go into the other direction. But we also will do some balancing later on. So exciting times here. How does your hip feel? So you're doing that. Good. And then release. Shake your legs out. Feel how your right leg feels compared to your left. Feel how your right hip feels compared to the left. Take a deep breath in. And we're going ahead and doing the same thing for your other hip. So left side, left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. Just focusing on your left hip right now. Does that work? And also going to the other direction, making little circles here. Good job, everybody. And from there, forward, down, backward, up. Forward, down, backward, up. How does that feel? As you're doing that, doing amazing, keeping it up, keep it up. And going to the other direction. Good job. And then we go ahead and go back into the kitchen, cleaning the dishes, circling, whoop, on one level. Front, left, back, down, right. Front, left, back, right. And we keep your right hip kind of like in place, you know, it's not moving along. We're not doing it with buff hips, right? But we're keeping one hip at approximately pinpointed in one position, right? Of course, it moves a little bit left and right here. Good. And also circling into the other direction. Good job, everybody. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. And from here, we're coming to a little balance. So let's shift all our weight to our right foot right now. All our weight slowly to our right foot. We keep the left foot at the floor at the moment, but we shift all the way to your right foot. Feel how your toes are grounded to the floor. The big toe mount is grounded to the floor. The heel is grounded to the floor, and the outer edge of your foot is grounded to the floor. Again, toes, big toe mount, heels, and the outer edge of your foot rounded to the floor. Whoop. And from there, we shift more and more weight. And we're distributing the weight among these 4 points. So the toes have also some weight. Try to do that. Try to bring some weight over your toes. Can you do that? It's hard, you know. And then, do you still have some weight over your heels? And also then, do you have some weight over the big toe mount? And do you have some weight over the outer edge of your foot? Good. And from there, we just lift up your left leg and we're circling at the knee. As soon as you find balance here, we're circling at your knee. We're just checking in how that works. Jump. And also the other side. How's that to work? Circling in both sides. Good job. And then we release and we come down again. And if you fall out of it, laugh about it. It's all about falling, you know. And yeah, really, if you fall out of it, laugh about it. It's so important. To honor where you are, right? Good. We're changing the side. Shift all your weight to your left leg. Again, we're taking the time here to really root down through the toes, through the big toe mount, through the heel and through the outer edge of your foot. Good. And from there, as soon as you find the balance, as soon as we have distributed the weight towards your toes, towards the heels, did you do that? Do you have some weight over your toes? Good. Do you have some weight over your big toe mount and the outer edge of your foot again? If anything is unclear, please feel free to ask at any point in time. Bring your right leg up and circling your right leg. Can you do that? How does that feel as you're doing that? And also circling into the other direction. Do you lose the balance? If you lose the balance, just come back into it. It's all right. Ooh. And maybe going slower, maybe going faster, maybe making smaller circles, maybe making bigger circles. Do as you like. Good. Then release again to the floor. Shake your legs out. Great job. How do your legs feel? Good. And from here, let's do a little bit some sun salutations. Here, let me check with the time. Yeah. It's all right. Let's come to the front of the mat. We bring the hands up. We're getting long from your feet that are very much grounded right now. Feel how your feet feeling right now. Reaching up, and we're leaning a little bit back, engage your belly. Leaning to the back and then breathing out, folding forward. Slowly, slowly, you can bend your knees as much as you need. And from here, breathing in, lifting halfway. With a straight back from your hips to your head. You can check if you have a straight back by bringing one hand to your lower back and feeling if the vertebrae are pushing out. So, for example, if you're rounded, you will feel that the vertebrae are pushing out your lower back. If you're not rounded, your vertebrae are in. Good. From here, breathing out, folding forward, bend your knees as much as you need, push the hands onto the ground. Bounce of the fingers are connected to the floor. I'm going to explain it one more time afterwards. Step back, left leg, right leg, and shift your hips up into the sky. The fingers are wide apart, claw, push the mounts of the fingers into the floor, claw your fingers, push your butt up into the sky and bend your knees as much as needed. Breathing in deep. And then breathing out. Let's take a little break in here before we go through some sun salutations. Bring your knees apart, bring your big toes together. And we're coming into child's pose. So knees apart, big toes together. And reach forward. Now what you want to make sure here, as we're doing this position right now, you want to make sure that you don't wear any kind of waist restriction. You don't want to wear a belt here, because it really, really restricts your breathing way too much when you go forward and down. When you go here, the breathing gets restricted if you wear anything around your waist. So make sure to loosen that. And then try to breathe in as deep as you can into your belly. See if their stretch starts to exist as you're breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Honoring wherever you are today, knowing that you're doing just great. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. And slowly coming up again. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little, tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky again. Downward facing dog, you're pushing the hips up into the sky. What you don't want to do here is sink through with your chest. So at your shoulders pushing down, no good. Not doing that. But keep your chest up. What else you want to do is you want to find more space in your lower spine. Here. In the lower spine, find more space, not around the chest area. We don't want to get hyper flexible there. Good. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a lot. Look between your wrists. I was too far, sorry. We come forward into plank position here. Have your shoulders over your wrists. And then slowly let yourself down, either over your knee or come forward and down into chaturanga, 90 degrees with your elbows. Then release your hips down, release your body down. Push your feet into the ground, knees into the ground. Draw the belly in and up and think forward and up as you're lifting yourself forward and up. And we're not going far the first time here, but you're just lifting with our belly right now, with all our muscles in our upper body. We're lifting up, and your head, this is important, your head is in line with the spine. It's not looking up like this. Oh, that's uncomfortable. You're leaving it comfortable in line with the spine. And you see this with so many people. They want to go into the direction they're going, and they want to go even further by pulling their head up. But don't do that. Rather than that, just stay with your spine, head with the spine. Good job. Then bring your knees, come back over your knees or directly up to downward facing dog again. And now breathing in deep, look between your wrists, start to walk forward. Breathing out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Breathe up with a straight back. Bring your hands up into the sky. Slight back bend here, breathing in. Still breathing in and breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Going a little bit faster right now, breathing out, placing your hands on the mat, stepping back or jumping back. Breathing in deep. Come forward and down. 90 degrees chaturanga if you like. Release your hips down, release your body down. Push into the feet, the knees, draw the belly in and up and think forward and up as you're lifting yourself forward and up. Draw the belly in and up. We're now deeper than before. Again, our head is in line with the spine. Push the mounds of the fingers into the floor and shift yourself back to downward facing dog. Breathing in here. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward. Breathing out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Stand up. Slight back bend. And folding forward, breathing out. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands on the or jumping back. Downward facing dog. Come forward and down as you're breathing out. Release your hips down, release your body down. Think forward and up as you're breathing in. Breathing out, shifting yourself back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deep here. And look between your wrists and start to walk forward as you're breathing out. Bend. Up. So with a straight back. Lift yourself up. Slight back bend. Let's go one more time. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, stepping or jumping back, downward facing dog. Breathing out, come forward and down, elbows close to your body. Release your hips down, release your body down. Push your feet in the ground, knees into the ground, draw the belly in and up and think forward and up. Breathing out, shift yourself back, downward facing dog. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Nice and easy. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows in. Slight back bend. And bring your hands in front of your heart together. Feeling in with your body today. How does your body feel? Take a little break here. Shake your wrists out. You can have your eyes closed. Shake your legs out. And let's come back into the middle of your space. Your wonderful space. How do you guys feel? Good. Shall we do some stretching? I thought about What do you guys want to do? We could do some back bends, so some stuff for the back. Otherwise, we could just do some stretching. That's also is good for the back. There's so many things that we can do. Let's do some easy stretching. So, bring your left foot forward. At any point in time, if you have any requests, let me know. Bring your left foot forward, bend your right knee. So back leg is bent. And we're hinging at the hips. Hinging at the hips, keeping your front leg straight. Of course, we keep our knee a little bit engaged. Good. We're getting long from your hips to your head, breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. As you're breathing out, maybe release a little bit more. So relax a little bit more. As you're breathing in, get long from your hips to your head. Try to release a little bit more. And honor wherever you are today. Slowly change around the other side. Bring your right leg forward, left leg to the back. From here again, hinge at the hips. Push your butt to the back, get long from your hips to your head. Keep your front knee engaged. Breathing in deep. And breathing out, relaxing a little bit more. And slowly releasing, coming up again. Shake your legs out. Shake your legs out. And let's change it up a little. So let's bring the feet apart to the short end of your mat. So where do you want to place your feet? It's a good question. You're lifting the arms up by your sides. And you're measuring the distance with your wrists, having the wrists above your ankles, approximately, or above your heels, approximately. Good, just approximately, it doesn't need to be perfect. And from there, we push our butt to the back again, keeping our thighs engaged, knees engaged. We lean forward. Reach up. Getting long from your hips to your head. Breathing out. Again in. And breathing out, folding forward, more. So first it was like with straight back up, right here. So from the hips to your head, long. And right now we're rounding forward. Rounding. Your whole back, not just at one point, but at your whole back. We're rounding your whole back down. Good. How does that feel? Now keeping the knees and the thighs engaged, we're moving over to your right toes, saying hello to your right toes if you can reach there. Otherwise, just bring your hands just a little bit closer to your right toes. Good. Maybe you can also say hello to your foot, to your leg. Saying hello to your foot, to your leg. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. Good job. Then release, come back into the middle. Again, we're still pushing the butt to the back here. And then we're going over to left toe, saying hello to your left toes here. How does that feel? Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. Great job. And come back into the middle. Good. From here, just play around with like going a little bit left and right. You can also turn your toes a little bit more outside and just going left and right here. How does your body feel? And then slowly bring one leg up, one hand up to your knee, to your thigh, and then step in left, right, left. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms and bring your hands in front of your heart together. Start to warm up your hands. Start to warm up your hands here. As soon as they are warm, bring them in front of your eyes together and feel the warmth emitting from your hands. We're not connecting the hands with your face right now, but we have the hands a little bit apart from your face. feeling the warmth that is emitting from your hands onto your eyes, closing your eyes. And then release your hands down onto your face. You're now connecting the hands to your face, connecting your fingertips onto your face, connecting the hands to your face, closing your eyes, and then slowly drawing down with your fingertips. As rain falls down, draw your fingertips down on your face. Draw fingertips down on your body, refreshing your whole body as rain would fall down on your body. And bring your hands up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward, fingers are spread a little bit. And from here, we're breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. We're getting long from the feet to the crown of the head. Keep it up, you're doing awesome. From the feet to the top of the head. Get long, long, long as you're breathing in. Breathing out, releasing the length that you found. Breathing in again, we're getting long from our shoulders to the fingers. Long, long, long. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in again, we extend the fingers away from each other. Breathing out, releasing, and now we're doing all the three things together. Let's go. Breathing in, we're getting long from the feet to the crown of the head. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. Think about hugging the whole world. And as you're breathing out, give the whole world a big, big, big hug. Good. If you like to smile, smile. If you don't like to smile, don't smile. Release your arms slowly, and there's one little insight here. One hug isn't enough, so give yourself another hug. Bring your other arm on top and give yourself another hug here. Know that you're doing just fine, doing amazing. And release your hands, release your arms. Shake your arms out, your elbows, your shoulders. Shake your legs a little. Good. How did that feel? Go a little bit further. Let's come to the front of the mat again. And we're just moving quickly into downward facing dog. You know how to do it. Bend your knees, hinge at your hips. Connect your hands with the floor. And then step back. Your left leg with your right leg. Coming again into downward facing dog. Push the mounts of the fingers to claw the fingers. Push the mounts of the fingers into the floor, claw the fingers a lot. Good. How does your downward facing dog feel right now? And then lift your right foot up into the sky and bring your right foot in and connect it to the mat again. From here, you can release your left knee down. Bring your right foot a little bit more forward. Or if you have the other leg forward, just bring the other leg a little bit forward. If you like to put something under your kneecap, please do so. I have a kind of like a soft mat, so for me it's kind of like super fine like this. And then draw your toes back. Draw the toes back towards you. And from here, you might want to grab on some blocks or maybe some books next to you and hold on to them. I've got a closet next to me that I can hold on to, feel kind of like stable. Do you also have something to grab on? Good. And from here we shift forward and we're shifting our whole body forward. You can maybe change the positioning a little bit and then back again. You can hold on to something here, forward and back. Again, hinging at the hips when we're at the back. Try to make it with a straight back, right? It's so hard also for me. I'm kind of like up here. Good. And then come forward, honoring where you are, right? And come back. One more time, forward and backward. Keep your knees somewhat engaged. Good job, everybody. Forward and backward last time. And from here, bring your hands forward. Connect them to the floor. Standing up with your back leg. Tuck your toes in, standing up. And we're bringing. So if the right leg is forward right now, bring your left hand to the floor. Reach up with your right arm. Now, leaving your knee over front heel. We don't want to let it fall out right now, but we're leaving it just where it is. As we reach up with your other hand, look up into the sky. Great job. How does that feel? And then slowly come back. Bring your hand in between your leg through, looking between your legs through, looking to your arm, and then coming up again with your hand up. Bring the knee to the front again, and then make your front leg straight and bring your hand through, looking to your hand and always looking to your hand as we're going through that. Opening up. Great job, everybody. Good. And from here, bring both hands down to the floor. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Whoop. And we are taking the front leg back to downward facing dog, feeling the differences on the right and the left foot right now, maybe. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw them a little. And then bring your left leg up. And bring your left leg forward and stand down. Now from here, release your right knee down. And again, find the correct distance for yourself, for your body proportions, right? And probably bring your foot a little bit forward. Tuck your toes back, draw the toes back towards you. Good. And again, hold on to something. From here, hinge at the hips, stretching the hamstring here. Keep your knee engaged. See where you can go. And then come forward. And come back. Again, if you like to put something under your kneecap, do so. Forward and backward here. How does that feel? No need to hurry. Make it comfortable for you. Make it feel amazing for you. Back. One more time each side. So one more time forward. Breathe deep. Whoop. And release. Bring your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers. A lot. Tuck your toes in. Come up. Good. Back leg is straight here. Now we're having the left leg forward, or maybe you have the right leg forward. I don't know. Then bring the opposite arm down to the floor. And now I'm turning my back towards you. I'm so sorry. We're lifting your left hand up. Looking up to your hand. And then we're bringing the hand between our legs through. And we're looking between our legs through into the hand. And then opening up again. And bring your hand between your legs through. And opening up again. Job. From here, release your knee down. Take a little break here. Bring your hands forward. Again, tuck your toes in. Push into the mounts of the fingers on both hands. And then step your left leg back. Downward facing dog. Walk here. A few heels up and down. How does that feel? You don't need to be in a full downward facing dog, but you can rather go into a plank / downward facing dog position and just walk up and down. If your heels here, feel how that feels today. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Claw your fingers. Good job, everybody. From here, release your knees down. Bring the knees to the sides, big toes together. And reach forward. You know it, child's pose. How does child's pose feel right now, as we're doing it now? Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Release your head down to the ground. And just give yourself some deep breaths. Some deep inhale. Some deep exhales. Your belly into your chest. Good job. Slowly coming up again. Coming up. Bring your hips over your heels. You're sitting down over your heels right now. Shake your wrists out a little bit, your elbows, your shoulders. How does your body feel? Always listening to your body. Where is some pain in your body, and where does it feel good in your body? Not just observing one, observe both. Where does it feel good? Where is there? Is there some pain in my body? Good. And from here, we're coming first of all into a little breathing practice. So feel free to either sit down on a chair right now, or sit down on some books, sit down on some big books, or sit down on a big sitting pillow. And we're doing just nice and easy square breathing practice today. So square breathing, it's very easy, but it's also very powerful. So if you have never done that, feel free to do that. Good. So find your position. If you like to drink something, drink something. We're just going for a round of 5 to 6 minutes. So find a great sit. From there, breathe in deep through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Again, in through your nose. At any point in time, the following breathing practice would become suffocating to you. Please come out of it to your natural breath. One more time. Let's take a deep inhale together through the nose. Passively out, and then we're starting. Good. We're breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale again and continue on your own. Continue on your own. You can count up to 8 to 10 to 12. At any point it would be suffocating, please feel free to come out of it to your natural breath and wait for us. Go for another 4 minutes. Enjoy. I will join in as well. Next time you breathe in, breathe out through your nose. Come back to your natural breath. Check in with how do you feel right now? How do you feel right now? From there, let's come and lie down on the floor, slowly. And again, I like to say, like, this breathing technique, it's not meditation. It's calming the nervous system. So lie down on the floor. From there, pick your legs up, bring your hands between your legs through and grab onto your toes or to the outer edge of your feet. With the index finger to middle finger around your toes, or with your whole hand around the outer edge of your foot. Good. I like to go around the big toes so I can extend my legs a little bit further than as I would grab around the outer edge of the feet, and then extend one leg and the other leg. Good. Maybe a little bit. Give your back a little bit of a massage. Fall to your right, fall to your left. Being a happy baby here, as the position is called. Move yourself left and right. Over your head, extend one leg, extend just the other leg. Being playful here, being a happy baby. Good. Of course, happy babies smile usually, so if you feel like it, feel free to smile here. You have my permission to smile, dear friends. Good. Whoop. And then release your arms, release your legs. Bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Feet are facing away from each other here. Tuck your chin in a little. Close your eyes. Feet are a little bit apart. And just be in Shavasana right now. Shavasana is the hardest pose in yoga. And that's because we just want to be here. We don't want to do anything else, but just be. Can you do that for me? Awesome. Just be. Nothing to do here, but just be. I will get you back to your body in just about a minute. Enjoy. Your eyes closed.
Welcome to your doom.
Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you feel ready, draw the knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. So again, drawing your knees in towards your belly, shifting yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body, making the side body position comfortable for yourself, softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your jaw, in your neck, in your shoulders. Release all the tension in your arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Breathing in deep. Nurturing your whole body with the air that is coming in. And as you're breathing out, feel how the gravity of the earth is carrying you. With your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side, come into a final sitting position. Lift yourself up by your side, come into a final sitting position. No need to hurry here. Bring your hands in front of your heart together as soon as you arrive. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart together. Namaste. I wish you a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you are in the world. Release your arms and open your eyes again. Hey, welcome in everybody, and also thank you so much for the follow. Super big pimping for 20. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in everybody. I hope you enjoyed this yoga lesson today. If you'd like to review anything, of course, all these yoga lessons that I'm providing you here with, that you're enjoying here, are also to be found on YouTube. So feel free to check that out. Next to that, if you're a yoga beginner and you like to start to do some yoga, feel free to also check out down in the About section below for some links. Right? For some links. So later on we have the man gathering. If you like to join in there, feel free to join the Discord and check it out there. If you have any questions, message me there about the man gathering. It's going to be at 6 p.m. GMT +1. It's going to be amazing if you get enough people together. It's going to be very, very profound. And yeah, so I'm very, very excited for it. So, dear friends, wishing you a wonderful day. We're heading out here, and let's see. Yeah, we're just closing it for today. From next week on, from next Monday on, we're back at 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. GMT +1. We're doing our usual 2-hour yoga lessons again. So 1 hour of yoga, then a little bit of something of mantra, meditation, and pranayama. I mean, a half hour of meditation, of course, pranayama and mantra. So if you like to join in there and like get a little bit more of feeling of like, what is yoga all about, then this is the thing for you. You're sad today. Okay. It's alright, Jamie. That's alright. It's alright to be sad. If you like to speak about that, Jamie, later on in the man circle, you have the opportunity to do so. If you need to tell me something earlier, of course you can do so. I was in the Discord. Please feel free to do that. Otherwise, take care, Jamie. Take care, you know. It's like, sometimes it's a little bit like weather, you know. Sometimes the sun shines, sometimes it's rain. And you know, both weathers are beautiful. Both weathers are beautiful in their own way. It's not like bad weather. Bad weather doesn't exist. There's like the rain, and then there's sunshine. Without the rain, the sunshine would be less kind of like sunny in a way, right? Because we didn't know the differences. If there wouldn't be sun all the way, then we didn't really appreciate it, right? If we don't appreciate the rain. So we kind of appreciate the rain because it lets us appreciate the sunshine. Does that make a little sense? So the insight coming out of that, of course. The insight coming out of that, of like, oh yeah, there's sunshine and there's rain, and we kind of value these both things differently. It's like, oh yeah, you know, one day we're sad and one day we're happy. And then if you only would be like happy all the time, then it would become meaningless, right? So if you start to not label these kind of emotions that much, of like good and bad, we're going to be more in tune with ourselves, right? We don't go too much into like, wow, big wave, low wave, right? Maybe you know what I'm saying here a little, right? With that said, wishing you a wonderful rest of the day. I hope to hear you later, Jamie. That would be amazing to see you on the man gathering. Otherwise, take good care of you. Take good care of yourself. If you need to somebody to speak to, let me know. Okay. With that said, that was it for today from Yoga with Marcel and Sean. We see each other tomorrow again. And with that said, bye-bye. See you soon. Bye-bye.